Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy MidnightMan. Welcome back to another Fortnite video on my channel. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get your first solo victory royale in Battle Royale on Fortnite if you haven't ever won before. Or maybe you have won, but you're just trying to get some more wins, which, of course, I'm here to help. You know, if Fortnite Battle Royale maybe had a matchmaking system, then you could play against people your skill level to maybe give you a better shot at getting more victory royales, because those people who are god tier level at the game, they just smash everybody. So you're sitting here saying, MidnightMan, I want my first victory royale. How do I go about doing it? Every time I go into a game, I just keep dying over and over again. I get like third place, second place. I just can't finish the game. I get nervous. My hands start shaking. What can I do to win? Well, guys, I've been playing Fortnite for quite some time now, and I'm a little bit addicted, I will say, but I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm getting better at the game. So I'm just gonna share with you some of the tools and experiences that I use to help get me to either like top 5 or even just get that victory royale. The first thing I'm gonna mention here is have a pair of headphones. They don't have to be expensive Bose or Beats headphones. Beats isn't really that good, but that's another thing. They can be Apple earbuds if you want them to. Just have something where you can put them in your ear so you can hear the sounds around you. You can hear sounds to your left, sounds to your right, maybe back right, back, you know, any direction you can hear it with headphones. The next thing I suggest for you guys is to change your controls to Builder Pro. I think the default is Combat Pro, but I've had way easier time building with Builder Pro. Instead of just editing and then having to switch back and forth using L1 and R1 to build, and then R2 to, you know, confirm the build, all you have to do is edit with circle, and then you can press R2, R1, L1, L2, and those initiate whether or not you're building a wall or a floor, you know, or a ramp. It's way easier to just press a button instead of having to switch back and forth between, you know, it's just a mess. I like this building controls way better. I find it way easier. It's kind of more how the PC does. They just press these keys and it builds what they need. I highly recommend using Builder Pro. Just do it. Practice with it. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And learn how to build a 1x1 while you're at it. Just build 4 walls and a ramp as quick as you can. Just keep practicing with it until you get it right. Now for my in-game strategies, for an example here on screen, this is replay mode. This is one of the more recent victory royales that I got. What I did in this replay is something I do quite often. So what I did, I stayed on the bus. I didn't get off right away because, as you can see from the replay in the map up there, lots of people always get off right when you can, which is not a good idea, especially if you're trying to survive in the game, because you're gonna run into so many people. You might get picked off. You're gonna have low health at some point, even if you kill somebody. You just, like, my suggestion is just be on the bus, wait it out, and then once you get off, go somewhere far away, like in the corner of the map. You might have the storm to try to deal with. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll be in the circle, but it's a luck. It's a 50-50. But if you go somewhere far away, like I am in the gameplay, I get to loot the entirety of the location. Right here, I'm in Lucky Landing, but I was able to get all the chests here, the ammo. Like, this place has a lot of trees around it with lots of wood, so I was able to stack up on my materials just in case I get shot at any point. I can just put up a wall, have that person waste all their ammo, and then that'll give me an advantage to be able to shoot them back. I mean, they can put up a wall as well, but that's just kind of how it goes. It's important to learn how to build. But anyways, as you can see in the video, I was getting chests, I was getting chug jugs and pretty good weapons, and I was set to go. I was full on health. Well, I mean, you can't see that in the replay because they just don't have it, but I was good. I also lucked out because nobody else landed there with me that I had to fight. But when you do land, try to get a gun right away, just so you're ready for any potential fight that you might have to encounter. So now you got all your materials, weapons, ammos, whatever, and the storm's coming in. You got to get to the next circle. And if you're a novice, hopefully you don't get picked off, but it's important that you learn a little bit of the building mechanics, just so you can put up a wall in case someone is trying to shoot at you, so then you can figure out where they are and try to get some shots back at them or find an escape route if possible. But in this gameplay, I didn't have that issue. I didn't run into anybody, so I was able to actually find a barn. I had some traps, so I set some traps up there and just hid for a little bit and let other people kill each other for a while. But then, of course, the next ring comes in. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get moving again. So I get moving, and I just make a 1x1 this time. I don't find a barn, so you can either find a place to hide or just build a 1x1, because most of the time people aren't gonna notice a little 1x1. People notice these big forts and structures. That's what stands out so much, and that's what will usually get rushed on. So you don't want to build a big fort if you're just trying to camp out a little bit. Just build a little one by one. And in this situation, I was able to wait it out just enough for a person to come by. They had no idea I was there. They probably thought that that little one by one was in the beginning of the game, but little did they know, I was sitting there the whole time watching them. And as they were trying to fuel up, because another person was shooting them, I just got a free headshot, killed them, and then I took all their loot. I had a lot of nice stuff at this point, as you can see. And geez, well, I just picked them off. You can do that if you see the opportunity is right. I used the jump pad and I went to the middle of the circle, but then little did I know there was a guy at the top of like I don't even know what he was doing. He was literally in a sky base. He was shooting me, he was rocket launching me. I literally almost died. You can't really see it from the video. I was literally 4 HP. I thought, wow, I just completely messed it up. And I thought the guy was gonna come to me, finish me off, and I wouldn't have time to heal. But when I went back into the replay, as you can see, this guy just self-destructed himself. He just fell out the sky. I don't know what you were thinking, dude. You had everything. You had the rockets. You were set to go, and you just fell out the sky, and you died. Advantage me, I got to heal up, and then the other guy that was left, he was just in a gunfight, so I heard exactly where he was. I set myself up pretty well. You know, I built a little bit. You don't have to build a lot, but just, you gotta have some protection. Have a wall, and then have that ramp that you're up on so you can see where the guy is, and they have to shoot through it to get to you. You don't want to be out in the open, your whole body exposed where it's easy. You just don't want to, you don't want to shoot like that, because then you could just also die, you know. I want to have the advantage here. So I know where this guy is. I'm shooting at him. He doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Like, you're not escaping out of that at all. So I just come up close to him, and I'm just like, dude, just forfeit at this point. I'm just shooting through this metal. And I'm like, okay, I'll lay off a little bit. What are you gonna try to do? He makes a little window. I'm like, well, what are you doing? So I just shoot through that. Then he, like, in the process, tries to take out a gun after he's done building, and then I just pick him off, and he's just like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? See, that was like a freak out moment where he just completely choked it away. Whew! That was a wrap. Not all games are gonna end like this for you. You're gonna run up to that Fortnite god who has 15 kills, and well, that's probably GG's for you if you run into that guy. I've ran into those type of people, and I've done my best to build around them and try to just do the best I can, but they still get me because they're just Fortnite gods. And hey, if there's matchmaking, we don't have that problem. You face people your skill level. After watching this video, you're not gonna just be able to go back into a Fortnite game and get it like that. It's gonna probably take a few tries, but just try these tactics. Maybe you'll get like top 10 a bunch of times, top 5, top 3, top 2, and then you'll eventually get that win. I mean, in my case, the lobby I was in, I have to say, was a little bit trash. I've been in better lobbies, kind of like the gameplay I'm showing you right now. This one was live. This one was pretty crazy. I did some similar tactics. I went all the way to Junction this time, away from the bus route and everything. I only ran into one person. They didn't know what they were doing. They were just sitting, just waiting for me to come down. I kind of knew where they were. This is why headphones are so useful, because I could hear like, okay, are they downstairs or are they upstairs? And if the footsteps are soft, that means that they're on your level. But they were heavy footsteps and coming from like the lower spectrum of my headphones, so I knew he was downstairs, and I was just ready for him to take him out. After that, I looted up everything around Junction. I got lots of materials. Then I headed in, found the llama, but then another guy was going for the llama as well. He had no idea I was next to him. Like, that's why you gotta have headphones. I was able to get an easy pick on him. He was already weak, so we had a little build battle. This is why building is important to practice with. Plus, I had a jetpack on me. I was just able to take him out, and I got the llama, and I saw he was watching, and I'm like, all right, so we good. We got 2 kills, you know, we got some good materials, got some good weapons, but it gets better. I was camping out in the little 1x1 for a little bit. Eventually, I see this guy running up on me, and I just get some easy pick shots on him. He doesn't even have any shield, so I already know he's weak. I just go for him. We're both in jetpacks, and I'm just able to finish this guy off with a shotgun. I mean, if you have decent aim, that's when that could be in your favor a bit. He had a lot of good stuff. I was like, oh, what do I'm gonna switch out for the rockets? And I just went with the med kits, because I was just being a rebel. I'm like, I don't need these meds, all I need are shields, because I'm just not gonna take that much damage. And that worked out for me. I got to the top of this mountain, built a bit of a fort here. I mean, you guys, you can see the game just plays out itself. I was in good shape. Everybody else was below me. The storm eye was coming to me, so everybody had to come up to me. I had legendary rockets, so I was just blasting this last guy. He had no idea what was hitting him. These rockets were just coming to his face. I could hear with my headphones what direction he was ramping up on. So that way, I was able to get the win, finish him off, and do my little dance. Y'all know how I get. You know how I get down. But there you go, guys. Those are some tactics that have helped me get a lot of solo victory royales. I hope to get more in the future. This has been working for me. It's kind of rare just to land it tilted, be able to wipe everybody out, get a bunch of kills, and then get mats. And like it's so hard because every time I go to tilted, I grab a gun. I might be able to kill 1 or 2 people. I'm already weak. I couldn't find a lot of like good stuff from chest, and then I just die. It's very hard. So if you're a novice and you're trying to, get those top 10s, maybe a victory royale, all you have to do is just kind of follow what I said in the video. Go somewhere far, loot up, get decent at building, change those building controls. Trust me, Builder Pro is the way to go. And after I've done that, I've gotten way better at the game. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit it with a big thumbs up, especially if you want to see more Fortnite videos on this channel. And besides that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.
God's plan. God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't. Hey.